Everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
So you are again welcome in today's class of
Thank you so much, sir.
English Oral Communication Skills, and I welcome especially all those our viewers who are watching our videos on YouTube channel at SBP Institute Private Limited. Coming to the topic of today, lesson number. Which lesson will we do today?
51. Sensory organs.
Sensory organs. Let us talk about these two words, sensory and organs. Yes, Ravi.
We see, hear, touch, we feel by our sense organs. They
Okay.
call sensory organs.
Good. Quick response by Mr. Goswami.
Sensory-
Sensory organs. From where this word has come?
Sensory organs means like we focus only sensory. Sensory means what we see, what we hear, what we touch, and what we breathe, what we smell. Then he is sensory.
Good, good. What about you, Mr. Kumar?
What we sensory organ are that organ that we sense something, that they feel, and that is sensory organ.
Good answer. Very good. Mr. Jha, what do you say?
Sensory organs means feeling, looking, listening, smell. This is a sensory organs.
Very good. So, my dear friends, I would like to tell you this word sensory has come from the word sense. The word sense, S-E-N-S-E, right? And organs means the parts of our body. How many sense organs do we have in our body?
So there are 5 sense organs in our body.
In our body, what are they?
So example, eye, ear, skin, tongue, and nose.
Good. What do we sense with the help of our eyes?
We can see by my eyes.
And what do we do with our ears?
Listening,
We can hear or listen
hear
to
and listen.
anything. And what do we do with our tongue?
We
We
We taste
and
any
eat something.
things.
Good. Very good. So, and the skin. What do we do with our skin?
We feel anything.
Good. We can touch or feel anything.
Yes.
And what do we do with our nose?
We
We smell
and smell
We smell and breathe.
Yes.
by our nose.
And a smell is of two types.
Very
Is of two types.
Pleasant and unpleasant.
Yes. Pleasant and
Unpleasant.
unpleasant. Pleasant and
Unpleasant.
unpleasant. Pleasant smell and unpleasant.
Unpleasant smell.
Pleasant means good.
Khushbudar.
Yes. Sugandh.
And
Sugandh.
unpleasant
Sundargandh.
badbudar.
And unpleasant is durgandh, means bad smell. Right? So we have some vocabulary today to talk about. See, look, hear, listen, touch, feel, smell. And we have critical thinking skills in this lesson. We can explain any topic in alternate ways. There are many ways to explain. And looking for evidence. We must have evidences for our guesses, for our answers, for our logics. And self-awareness. Right? Apart from these all things, we have some words: beautiful, smooth, sour, scary, loud, rough, etc. Can we make a sentence with the help of this word? Beautiful. Yes, dear.
My facilitator's wife is very beautiful.
Okay. Next, smooth.
Your skin is very smooth.
Your skin is very smooth. This word. Pronounce the word.
Lemon is sour.
Lemon is sour. Yes. Scary.
The ghost are scary.
The ghosts are scary. Good. Loud.
We are speaking.
Scary means fearful. Scary means
Fear.
fearful. Right? Next is
Don't speak loudly.
loudly. Rough.
Your skin is very rough.
Okay. Very good. Let us talk about the question of the day very fastly. What is the question of the day today?
What was the question?
Yes, dear.
What happened in Meghalaya today?
Yes, that's the question. Let us talk about
There
it.
is so much police outside our center,
For what?
but I don't know
They
what
are-
is the reason behind
Okay.
it.
They are stealing the hotels
They were
And-
sealing the hotels,
and shops.
Because
shops.
the people they work in the hotel they without
Hotels.
Permission.
without permission or without license.
License.
And they using illegal works.
Illegal
works.
works.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Residential place they are using in
Commercial.
commercial.
So they are using residential places as commercial for commercial activities. Right. Very good, my dear friends. So there are two learning objectives of this lesson. The first is you will learn vocabulary related to sensory organs, and second is you will learn associated vocabulary. Associated vocabulary means इससे जुड़े हुए, related to functions of the sensory organs, and present them in simple sentences using lessons learned over the past 2 months. Lessons learned over the past 2 months. Right? Then we must talk about the differences between these words. Can we talk about the difference between see and look here? What is the difference between see and look? Yes, dear.
Sir, it's my opinion.
Yes.
Sir, when we see any object,
Yeah.
then it's by eyes, it's see. And sir, look means sir, how I look today.
Good.
It's my look.
Very good. What do you say about these two words, hear and listen?
Here is a natural activities and listening. Then we used
Consciousness.
consciousness.
Okay, very good. Touch and feel, Mr. Kumar.
If I put my hand on the table, then I'm touching the table and I feel hot and cold. That is feeling.
Good. Smell. What about the smell?
Smell is natural.
Pleasant and unpleasant.
And,
So my dear friends, I would like to tell you, for the difference between hear and listen, look and see, feel and touch, the former are natural. The former are natural and natural functions. The former are natural functions. These are functions when we see something, when we hear, when we touch. These are natural functions like we can see here and there. Right? But, so that our eyes, ears, nose perform. But latter are those, latter means these words, look, listen, feel. They are, we make our eyes, ears, nose consciously do. Consciously do. It means that, what does it mean? Who will tell? It means that we can see without putting our consciousness, we can hear without putting our consciousness, we can touch without putting our consciousness, but when we put our consciousness, then we can look to something. Suppose I tell you to look at the boat, look at me only. It means you are putting consciousness here. It means you are putting consciousness here, right? So that's the difference. Listen to me only, listen to me carefully, right? As you are sitting in this classroom, you are listening to me, but at the same time, you are listening, people are talking outside as well. Are you listening or not? Yes, but you are listening to me only. You hear many people's talks, many people's voices outside, talking outside. But you are listening to me only. Why? Because you have put your consciousness towards me.
What is the English word for consciousness?
Consciousness means chetana. Chetana.
Answer.
Yes. Understand? Is it clear to all of you?
yes, sir.
Yes. So next is script writing. The function is script writing, where you have to partner with your friend and each pair prepares a conversation script in a question and statement format, where we will revise the sentence structure, the lesson which we had learned, right? Using learning from current and previous lessons. The conversation should focus on a place without naming the place, which the rest of the class will have to guess. Two people will come here to present this script writing, and the remaining people in the class will have to guess. I am just telling you the way of presentation, following with the presentation protocol. Partner 1 asks a question, for example, what do you see? What do you see? Partner 2 responds, for example, I see sand and sky. I see sand and sky. Partner 1 will ask in the question, the format of a question, what do you see? And partner 2 will reply, I see sand and sky. And the remaining people of the class will have to guess what is the scenario, what is the scene there. The scene is of a beach. The scene is of a beach. Similarly, partner 1 asks another question, for example, what do you hear? What do you hear? Right? And partner 2 responds, for example, I hear children laughing. I hear children laughing. The partners do that for all the 5 senses. For all the 5 senses. In this way, we are learning the words which are associated with the vocabulary of sensory organs, and we are using these words into simple sentences. Into simple sentences. Right? So, yes. So I welcome 2 people and 1 pair to present this activity here on the stage. Right? Who are coming? Okay.
So yesterday we
are came then now.
already completed our activity. So
Okay. Okay, so I would like to invite Mr. Rama and Mr. Goswami on the stage. Please come, both of them.
again
Please clap for both of them. Please come. Hey, sir.
Good evening, all of you.
Good evening.
I am Sagar Goswami. Today I am presenting my parts.
Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Raviranga and I am here to present my activity. Then now we start the activity.
Okay. So, what do you see
I see the man aeroplane.
in the sky?
No, there is the parking of the aeroplane. Then
I see a number of aeroplanes.
I see the number of
aeroplanes.
airplane. Then
Aeroplanes.
friends guess what.
No, first you improve yourself.
Okay.
I see a number of aeroplanes.
I see a number of aeroplanes.
Good.
And then friends guess what is the place there.
The airport.
Yes, you are
I
right.
guess it is an airport.
Yes, you are right.
So, what do you hear?
I hear the.
Here.
I-
What do you
Here.
hear?
I hear the sound of police van.
Yeah.
Then
So, friends, you guess what did he say?
It may be a road.
I think there is a crime outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
yes,
Okay. So, what do you taste?
I taste the lemon in the morning, and
Like ice.
its taste is sour,
Very sour.
very sour,
Sauce.
sour,
Good.
sour.
So you guess what is like a lemon?
It is
Any fruit?
uh,
Like a orange
orange.
It may be a.
Is an orange.
Orange and
It is
quinoa.
and a lime
no, sir.
Lime.
and
Sir, what we call quinoa in English?
Kinno.
What is kill?
no, this is a lime.
Na quinoa like santra,
This is a
like
lime.
orange.
This is a lime.
Mosmi.
Orange. Mosambi.
Not mosami. Quinoa is different.
Okay, you.
Okay.
Another example.
Okay,
of
now
sense organ.
I say you. What do you feel?
I feel anybody touched me, anybody insect cut me, then we feel anybody insect cut me and anything's broken me, then we feel this is a touch.
Okay, you take on in the morning, and this is very hot object.
Hot.
Hot
Hot.
object.
This is
Then,
hot.
then
Speak
friend,
hot.
hot.
Yes.
Hot.
Then guess the friends, guess the object. What is the things?
You feel.
What is that thing?
What is that thing?
That is
And
in the morning.
yeah.
It
Anything like a tea, like a meal, hot
Yeah,
meal.
no,
Like
hot
tea.
water because this is winter time and like hot water for take one.
Yeah, hot water and tea also, tea, coffee also. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, please clap for both of them. Well done, my dear friends. Now, one of the most important thing of today's activities is that can we trust on our senses all the time?
Not all the
For
time,
the truth?
but mostly.
For the truth? Yes, Mr. Ranga.
Not all the time, but mostly
We cannot always trust our senses for truth. Do you agree or disagree with this statement?
Sir, not always, but mostly we use our sense organs.
Sagar, what do you say? Can you give some examples, some more examples to understand?
Sir, like when we see anywhere.
Sensory organs control our mind going this direction, and then sensory organs going this direction.
Good.
Sir, like we see I already said this, sir. Any boy drives scooty, but sir, by long hair.
Okay.
We think he's
With long hair.
she is a girl, but she is not a girl.
When
She
you
is a
go in
boy.
front of
Yes.
him or her.
So we cannot trust all the time on our eyes.
Saurabh, you give some more examples.
Sometimes we see in the night, in the darkness,
Yeah.
there is someone standing in front of you,
Okay.
and when you go there, there is no one.
So it's your illusion there.
That is your illusion.
Some more examples, Mr. Jha.
We are seen on a regular basis.
Okay.
Two part this is not a joint.
Yes. So my dear friends, our senses are imperfect. Our senses are imperfect.
Yes, sir.
We can see the two railway tracks for a long distance. When we see it, it appears that both of the tracks are mingling with each other. But when we arrive there, when we reach there, we find out that both of them are separate from each other. Both of the tracks are separate from each other. They are parallel. They are not mingled. Right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, when you go to the desert area of Rajasthan, you will find there when the rays of the sun comes, the rays of the sun come on the earth, on the sand, it appears like a river. But when we reach there at that place, we find out there is no river there.
Before of years,
There is
the
no
people
river, no
think-
water there.
Sir, before of years, the people think the earth is not
Yes.
a circle, but
Yes. So my dear friends, in this way we can not trust our senses all the time for getting the truth. Clear? So this lesson was related with our with sensory organs, with our sense organs, and we have completed it. So thank you all very much for coming in today's class, and tomorrow we will talk about lesson number 52, which is healthy eating. Healthy eating. Goodbye to everyone.
thank you, sir.